Okay, still a few minutes and then we will start. Guess I could grab a drink very quick. Greetings, Rocco. Two minutes. Okay, so we are not many players online for the second round, so a friend and I, we chatted about going to Gem Mine and trying to hustle our points there. We did that one time very efficiently and it was just crazy. I believe I had my maximum individual rewards within like a few minutes because we had other people from other alliances around there, so there were constant battles on that tile and we were just sending 5 marches at a time and we always triggered a battle and we had always pretty good chances because we weren't outnumbered by other alliances. It was always an even fight. So yeah, it will probably end up like that now too. Yeah, because it's often like, if you are a leader and you want to lead Realm Invasion, give the event a bit of time and see how many players of you show up, so you don't give the call, immediately port to the center, and then you just find out, we are like 10 people and our opponents are like 30 to 40, and then you stand no chance, and all that you did is like waste an elite teleport. So, not very promising and like a waste of time. Okay, so let's go and let's see how it will turn out. Oh, was it always just 1 hour? I remember it being 1.5 hours, and now it's down to 1 hour. Well, I like that, but then they should reduce the points too. Put up a nice castle skin. Still have a few of those in my pack, and I also want to use them. I still have this one. Where is it? 7-day 1001 nights castle skin that I got from being the best in one void a few years ago, and I never used it, and it's just sitting in my pack. But it's still a cool reminder to know that a few years ago I went first in one void war. I believe in total I went first like 2 times, and a few times like always in the top 3. But yeah, enough flexing for now. So let's see how the map looks like. Okay, a lot of opponents and just a few of us, so probably not going to the center. So what we will do, we will wait for the tiles, and when they show up we can go for I like the design of the C39 a bit more than the C40, but yeah. TLS is playing, okay. So I guess I won't. I'll try to avoid them. Okay, so now we can take our 1 hour buffs. I almost forgot to adjust my Colossus again to Event Colossus. Still, I'm not happy with my Angel attack 157.8. I mean, for Infantry Mage it's still okay, I guess, but I really need to work on that. But next week I will have my Excalibur on level 50 and then I can get some quick other upgrades from different legendary artifacts. Healing in small batches. Alright, and now we can start to search for some tiles. There we have a C40, not interested in fighting that one. There we have a few and they are already fighting about it. It's good, but yeah, also a C40. Stream is doing way better now. I still can't or haven't figured out why it broke the last time, but yeah, we're good for now. I'm happy about that. Another C40. Okay, C38. Guess we could go there, but it would have to fight us. We always wait a bit until we port to a mine, so we find a good mine, and so we really only need one elite teleport for the whole individual rewards. There we have one of our members going for that mine. So this mine is already apparently not profitable anymore because we know, okay, one of our C40s will take it. The C38 probably won't be able to take it due to the troop difference. So there won't be much fighting around that tile. So we keep looking. Okay, more players are going to the tiles. Just got some coordination sent by a friend of mine. Let's check it out. I like that one. Okay. So do we need to buff up for this? Well, we'll see. And now all that we do is just send a lot of marches to this tile. Yesterday I adjusted all of my presets. I wanted something new and I'm not using my usual monster setup anymore where I got like 7 woundeds per monster. And now I'm down to just always sending the fastest units that I have. Currently I'm able to send 5 marches with only cavalry and infantry, so I have so I can hunt monsters really fast and go back to gathering gems because I don't have the resource problem at the moment, so I just want to gather as many gems as possible within the time that I have. Okay. Okay, a lot of people are showing up now. We had one successful attack there. The clicking on the mine is always annoying. And now we just send a lot of marches there. Hope for some reinforcements. A few kills. We will see. Okay. Okay. Not doing too bad. Here we retreat. Okay, I guess we are getting stacked now. Sure, we can't bubble if we are in a fight. Okay, it was because of the... Yeah, fair enough. Another attack of us is waiting. Yeah, but sadly we are pretty crowded here. DSC, TLS a few. This mine seems highly requested currently. Yep, and we are getting punished pretty hard here. But we are here for the individual rewards and yeah. Troops have to be sacrificed for that. Okay, I have 4 marchers waiting. There are big fights going on here. I wonder when it's going to be our turn again, but... Okay. looking good for now. Also reinforcements are always nice. But I don't like to see so much cavalry, at least if it's strong cavalry. But now we are getting reinforced, so we retreat. But I guess we still had a lot of wounded there. Now we have our next marchers arriving, beating down the next few troops. Yeah, they are coming in slow, that's good for us. Now we retreat as soon as it becomes too many. So we save our majors and only sacrifice our front line. Next one. Okay, that's good. Won that one. Now we... Oh, okay. I stayed on the mine, so I fastly have to retreat. And while I do that, I am going to send new attacks. Guess I'm reinforcing now, so my friend stayed on the mine, or apparently he sent one march more. Yeah, but it's going pretty well, I guess. We have a lot of attack marches waiting. Individual points, we are ranked 29, so we are at already 1 million points and we need 1.5 million. So we are already close to getting our final rewards here. And after that it is just hustling as many points as we want. But I'm also a fan of leaving Realm Invasion early to get into farming gear again and get this stamina regeneration going. You know, time is Azeroth. Ooh, this one looks bad. Yep. But okay, our opponents also had some nice reinforcements there. Again, okay, this one looks better, but they are getting reinforcements too. So we retreat faster to just save our mages. This is very important. So we have damage units for the upcoming hits. Okay, another one. And we immediately retreat. Yeah, there are too many of the others, but it's totally fine. As long as you get the individual maximum rewards, you have what you want from Invasion. We are not enough to go for the Royal Tower, so this is like the thing to do when you can't do anything else. I'm happy that I didn't use my fast expansion, so I still have it for the third round. And yeah. Maybe we will go for the Royal Tower then, but I don't think so. Okay, I need to be fast here because... Oh, okay. Not retreating that fast as long as we are winning here. Nice reinforcements coming in, I like that. Won that one. I didn't stay on the mine this time. Yeah. This is something, if you cannot find the way to click on the tile, just go over the battle log window and look for your names and then you should be good to go. I also believe that we are already done by now. Here we need a bit more infantry. Fights are waiting. Still waiting. That's good. So we can stack up again. But I guess by now we should be done with our individual points. Are we? Rank 28 and we are at 1.6. Yep. Okay, great. We have the individual maximum reward. So this is like what you want to achieve in Realm Invasion, or this is the least that you want to achieve in Realm Invasion. Sure, going for the centered castles is great too, but this is like you get all of the individual rewards. Sure, the top 100 rankings are great too, but yeah. This is always what I'm aiming for. A few months ago, I did it way more inefficient because I like to port for solo targets and just go for those by myself. And it worked out too. It cost me way more elite teleports. And sometimes I was also unlucky and my target just bubbled. So, okay, no reinforcements coming here. This looks like a great hit. Yeah, this is money talk right here. Nicely attacking the backline. Great. Very efficient hit. Now our B is getting hit. Sadly, we have attacks waiting. Yeah, this was a good one. I'm sure we are losing most of the attacks, but it is just about the points. Okay, we have another attack in here. But we need to retreat faster, but I guess we won't save any troops here. Yes. And remember to always stay on the speed troop adjustment. It's just so efficient, it's crazy. Going by level is just way too much work. Okay, didn't save anything there. Looking at the reports here, we lost most of the attacks, but that's okay. As I just said, we are here for the individual rewards. Why are those so interesting for us? Well, it's Obsidian Steel, and Obsidian Steel is so hard to get. It's all that, when you see it in rewards, it's always worth considering to invest something into the event. I personally like to invest as least as possible and get the maximum out of it, and just keep saving all of the important items that you get over time. So you have, if there's ever going to be an event that you really want to play and perform well in, for example, like Void War, then you are able to just keep it up and play the whole event. Okay, yeah, barely any mages left, but so we are close to having everything done in here. Okay, now the game seems to be lagging a bit. Always remember, heal in small batches. Okay, battle's still going on. So I guess due to the fact that my partner is running out of troops, Excuse me for a second. Sorry, guys. My partner is about to run out of troops, and yeah, me too. I guess we will take a look at some interesting castles around us. So we have a C40 here, let's check that one out. But first of all, we have another attack that we have to retreat from. We got our damage in, so we are good to go. Okay, hopefully reinforcements arrive in time now. That would be great. Okay, that's good. Oh, but they were too many already. Guess somebody buffed up here. Oh, and with a full angel count here, we stand no chance against that. Okay, and the person stayed on the tile, so... Yep, it's time to retreat. Okay, we have a lot of reports, a lot of losses, but we hustled our way to get the individual rewards, and that's what you want. Okay, so for now, no, RB isn't doing any more attacks, that's good. So let's check out this castle here, okay? Quite a few troops. And from the items, Guardian Helmet, Guardian Breastplate, Guardian Boots, Guardian Belt. Okay. Nice castle. Still I don't understand the Lord skills, because this player is missing the stamina regeneration from the development tree, and as a C40 with like this Lord level, yeah, Lord level 70, you can still get more Azeroth by the time. I don't know if the player still needs it, but it would be something that I would do. I would never leave my stamina regeneration from the development tree. So any other interesting castles here? Another C40. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Also a cavalry player. This one playing with the Dragon Shard staff. So yeah, and this one is doing it right. 102 points in the development tree for the stamina recovery. How many do I have? I believe I have 102 too. Yeah, I have the same. So he has the same Lord skill tree as I have, also with the additional monster attack speed, just for the maximum amount of stamina recovery. This is like the way to go. Every good player builds this Lord skill tree, because stamina recovery is the key to success in this game. Do we have more interesting castles around here? What is an interesting castle? I think an interesting castle is one with a very high military ranking. If the kill-death ratio fits it, I also think that a castle is interesting. Let's check this one out. This looks good. Okay guys, so we still have some time left. I will do some attacks later when there's not that much fighting going on here anymore. So if you have any questions, just write them down in the chat. Currently ranking 31, but out of troops. 2.3 million points. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, let's see. An archer castle, interesting. Okay, Titan armor. Yeah, I personally don't understand why people build the Titan armor. I think it isn't as good as the Templar armor. 92 points in the development tree, so he's missing the 10 additional percent monster march speed, but that's okay. Yeah, there are the 80% stamina recovery. Perfect Heart is just such a great item. It's so good. We're currently considering how we are going to build our castles for C40 because we are about to change to cavalry, and we are pretty sure about the fact that we will send more front than backline in our attacks, so we will probably not forge the mage attack belt at C40. We will go for... So we are not going to forge the sage belt because we want to work on our front line. And especially for me, because I won't have as much reduced damage from mages as other cavalry players, I will need more protection in my front line, so we will probably go for the Guardian belt. Because of the cavalry HP, the raised wounded limit isn't bad either, so this is probably the way to go for us. We had a C40 with 369 million BP from Realm, 1085 in our Realm invasion. Yeah, I guess that wasn't that much fun. But, I mean, okay. These are the players like, especially when you see them in Void, just bubble. At least that's what I'm doing. I completely dodge those players. I also don't try to defend against them or something what many others do, because I don't see a reason in it. You would just lose or fill your hospital or even lose a few troops and you have like nothing from it. Because that's what they want. At some point when C40 wasn't out even, I was also always hoping that people reinforce me when I attacked other castles. Okay, so doing another attack here on the tile. We can check one of the tile reports later. But if we run into this angel guy here, we will definitely lose. It's so crazy how this game evolves around angels, but I understand that the unit is just completely busted. Yeah, can immediately smash the retreat button. We won't do much here. And there our mage is gone. But okay. So which report do we want to check out? We have quite a few. Let's go for the one with the highest kill count. Here we have 275 kills. And I guess that's going to be the one. Yeah, okay. So let's check this one out. Oh, wow. This one looks great. Okay, so which unit did we bring? We didn't even bring any angels. Whoa, okay. And we did the most kills with our tier 10 mages, okay. Our partner, what did he bring? No angels either, okay. Let's check the replay. Okay, we were going for... Yeah, it's risky about this formation. So we were flanking straight from the beginning. That's okay. Critical hit there. Okay, reinforcements arrive. Okay, we are getting a lot of kills from this, from the cavalry pool there. Okay, and there are the big amounts of reinforcements, and I guess we retreat here now. So when you can't send any angels to an attack, I really like to send this splitted formation, and so you have damage from both sides. Of course, you could always go for your strongest units and just get the maximum output of damage, but if they just once hit like a 1 unit pool, then you miss out on so much damage. So this is why we prefer to minimize the risk by sending 2 backline damage units pools, and yeah, this works pretty well for us, as you saw in the report. My Realm is ranked 2 for Realm Invasion, dominated the entire way to the finals, and we don't hold a candle to these guys even when we have the numbers reduced because they have so many spenders. Yeah. What can I say? Probably like, yeah, this is how the game works. But I mean, try to see it from a different angle. You made it this far, which is a big achievement in my opinion, and you should be proud of that, and you know why you lost. It ain't like because you lack in numbers or because you have castles that aren't developed far enough. You know why you lost, and that's okay. Always ask yourself, where's our loss coming from, or why didn't we make it that far? So this is often how I want to see it. Also, what I know about my castle, I mean, I haven't spent much on my castle. The last thing that I bought was the SVIP update. And I know that there isn't that much money invested into my castle. The only things that I bought was, as I just said, the SVIP. And when artifacts came out, we had this one package that was for... Can I get into the store anyway? I believe over here. Yeah. Artifacts. Yeah, this was it. I bought this package here. Like, was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. Like once or twice because I was so hyped about artifacts and I was willing to support the game. So I got this package here. And after getting it once or twice, I just stopped. So there is a bit of money in my castle. Yes, that is correct. But still, I see myself as a free-to-play player because I'm not buying on a regular basis. And as I just said, this were the only spendings that I ever did. Oh, am I getting attacked? Oh, that's great. Okay. Getting stacked. When this happens, I always like to send out my archers to improve my formation. Sadly, I'm sending my pet with it. Forgot to click that one away. Where am I there? Okay, here they are. Let's see. Okay, my cavalry is doing some work here on the sides. Nice. Okay, this one, the even cavalry is getting burned down pretty badly, and I'm also getting burned down, but that's okay. We already got what we wanted. A nice split arrow here in the beginning. Yeah. Tier 12. Tier 12. Tier 11. Okay. Okay. So I'm burned down. Guess I won't do much anymore. Yeah. Yeah, but as I just said, we got what we wanted. We have the individual rewards. I want to show you guys how they look like. I mean, I'm sure most of you know how they are, but there might be some of you who don't know. Ranking rewards here. Individual single battle points rewards. And this is what you're always aiming for. Like the points, 1.5 million. Because you get Obsidian Steel worth like 2 days, Merit 800, also great. The healing speeds are nice too. And I mean, all of it in here is pretty good. So I always try to get at least this out of the whole event. Just because of the Obsidian Steel, it is so valuable. I'm proud of how far we made it. Second place in Realm Invasion is no easy task. Yeah, definitely. It's just a bit of frustrating to be so outmatched. I'm not discouraged though. I bet 500 gems on them to win Cross Renew. Okay, yeah. Ah, yeah, okay, you can. Is this still the thing that you can place bets on the higher qualified alliances? I remember that like a few years ago, but I don't know if you still can do it. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, these are some insider information, so I probably would do the same. Why not? But it's still a gamble. You don't know how the other qualifiers look like. Currently, we have this Lake Leviathan event again, and it's so annoying because the monsters are spawning so slowly, and so many people leave them behind with like 7% or something like that, and I'm definitely not going for them. I know that I can take a level 9 monster more than 50%, and then I'm always willing to send the second march to finish it off. But then there are also people that join with you, and then they have the attack waiting, and after you, they smash the monster for like 30% or even less, and then you're just standing there. No, I'm definitely not going for the last 10% because it doesn't pay off. I can only hit um, 20 a day. Any other interesting castle in here? I wish I could scout for artifacts already. But Watchtower is like one of these upgrades that I'm not interested in doing. I think you can rate a player just by looking at the player info, and then you know if it's worth hitting him, if he's an experienced player or not. I think you can read a lot from that. Last Void we ran into such a big trap, and it was one of those players who had no wood yards at all, and that actually shows, you can see that in the scout report if there's no resources gathered so far. And do we have that in here? No, here we just have battle reports. So, and we said, hey, this target looks good. It had like around about 800k troops, and we said, okay, let's go with our best marchers. We have a lot of angels together. And so we speeded in and hit that guy, and we lost so badly because we got reinforced, and we lost a lot of angels. I lost like, I believe 18k, and a friend of mine lost 48k, and that was really bad. That ruined the void for us because since the last 3 or 4 voids, I'm always losing angels in very bad situations, and this is also one of the reasons why we want to work on sending more frontline than backline, just to secure our angels. So, and yeah, because of that, we are recruiting angels since a very, very long time. Here's the basic build, in my opinion. Again, Titan armor, I don't get it. We can look at the armor and compare it. So, okay. So let's say we are an infantry player. The Templar armor gives you double 19% infantry defense, recruitment speed up, and march speed. So everything on it is very helpful in my opinion. And then we have the Titan armor, who gives just 1 times in 21% of infantry defense. Then you have angel defense, which is great, yes, but you don't even want to get to the point where your angels get hit, which is why I don't understand why people build it. I would prefer to have way stronger frontline instead of angels, so they can protect my angels so they don't even get hit. And before my angels get hit, I like to use the SOS skill, or I retreat, because it takes so long to recruit angels that I personally think you should have an eye on boosting your front line. What your angels should do is have a high attack stat so that the Sacred Flame, the Flame Missiles, and all of their auto attacks do the job, and not like make them very healthy, in my opinion. There are playstyles where people are willing in non-loss events to always heal angels to the maximum, and then I can understand a bit why you built the Titan armor, but I just don't get it for people that like to play Void and so on and so on. And yeah, as I just said, Templar armor with the recruitment speed, just great. But Titan armor, Golem defense, you don't need it. Mage HP is nice when you're doing the Evil Tyrant, or the, not Evil Tyrant, the Undead King. But aside from that, yeah, I just don't really see the point of it. Okay, so we had a scout report and I haven't talked about it. Oh yeah, I have talked about it. Yeah, this is how we got to the Titan armor again. But also this player seems like an experienced guy because he's using the Splitted Lord skills setup. I'm working hard to get C37, 36 in just a few weeks. Archer attack 305% unbuffed. That's okay. Will be 3 to 6 once I work on my gear a bit. I just want tier 12 first. Yeah, good point of it. I totally agree that going for the higher true quality is always better. I mentioned that I believe I mentioned it in my video about high college or castle level, and just think about it as followed. When we check out the true quality from let's just say tier 12 infantry, we have an HP of 2389, and when we compare that to the tier 13, we have 2955. So we are talking about more than 200, 460. Yeah, we are talking about more than 20% HP increase just by unlocking the higher troop tier. More than 20% HP. So, and why do high technology then? I mean, sure, here are interesting things in it, don't get me wrong on that. But if you can have 20% more just by unlocking a higher troop tier, which also has higher tech stats and so on, let's say like for everything 20% more, why then go in here and invest a lot of Azeroth into this stuff? Sure, the percentages are nice and the increased army size, great too. And then here you unlock 1% for 270 Azeroth. Sure, it sounds not much, but add all of this up and then you are ending up like, I don't know. In my opinion, it is just better to wait for a very long time, in my opinion, with the high college. Just because of the fact I would go for tier 13 first, then do some other things. And before I would do high technology, I would always work on the Mystic College before. It is way too valuable what you get in here if you're playing certain troop combinations. Cavalry is just great. The damage reduction for infantry, if you're an infantry player, is great too. And the angel skills also impactful. Mages great too, or the split arrow. So many things in here that I would prefer over 1% by doing high technology. Guess I can rename the whole stream. Realm Invasion second round, and we are talking like for 20 to 30 minutes already just about castle development and technology and all of that stuff. Yeah, but we made it. We got the individual point rewards so fast, and I just showed you how in the stream. And now we can sit back and chill. We got what we wanted. Okay, we are pretty close to the center, so let's look for some interesting C40s around here. We have a King Castle here, let's check that out. I'm in the younger realm too, so keep that in mind. Most people still around 250 for their backline attack. Okay. Yeah. But keep in mind that archer players have the big advantage of going for the, how are they called? The dusk boots that have attack on them. So archer players, depending how you build it until C35, tend to have higher attack than mage players. Still, 305% is a great number, don't get me wrong on that. Not talking that down. Okay, here we have a mage player that isn't fully... That's an interesting build. Eternity build tells us mage player. Monarch Boots Cavalry. Dragon Tooth Necklace is also the one for the cavalry build on C40. Titan Armor, Infantry Angels, don't get it, probably working as next item on it. Guardian Helmet, Dragon Shard Staff, so Cavalry Mage player apparently, with still a lot of work on the gear. Here we have, oh, this is a pure infantry player. Wow, somebody went for the Gold Dragon Armor as a C40. I rarely see that. Sage Belt, so this is pure infantry mages. Gold Dragon Armor is like, I see so many C40s that still go for the Guardian Breastplate, and I definitely know why. This one, compared to the Guardian Breastplate, everybody goes for the Guardian Breastplate because of the Angel attack and for the additional stamina recovery, which is just great. So, respect that somebody builds the Gold Dragon Armor. I personally wouldn't have done that. What do we have here? Perfect Heart. As a C40 staying, Perfect Heart is so reasonable. I totally get it. Guardian Breastplate, Dragon Scorch Sword, Dusk Boots. This guy is going for pure archer attack and full in Watery. I personally wouldn't do that, but this guy must have some serious archer attack. Nice. Okay. Alright guys, 10 to 11 minutes left for the stream. Any more questions? We can still get something done here, if you want to know anything. People still using Fog of War. Funny. Is it Fog of War? It's called Battle Fog here. And when we are done with the event, I have to do the lake monsters. I'm not happy about it, but it has to be done. Oh, here we have some... I remember playing against this kingdom in Void War once. I believe that I did it in my thank you video for 2020. At the end of 2020, yeah. Here's another C40. Another one. Wow, there are already a lot of those. Can I still attack? I guess I can burn my last few troops. Ah yeah, this was the one where I got attacked. Yeah, 100k of troops. Why not? Let's burn them. I'm really happy how the stream is performing right now. After I get tier 12, I'm thinking about doing Mystic, but debating going for, reasonable points. I personally would go for the tier 12 Angels first, just because of the reason that I just gave a few minutes ago when we talked about the percentage difference of the basic stats from tier 12 to tier 13. You have the same for Angels, and you know that Angels are way more impactful just because of the Sacred Flame skill. But I want Split Arrow and to work towards the second Infantry Mystic. Yes, I run infantry. Running infantry in 2021. Well, I still do too, so you're not alone. Until now. I know that I will change. But I'm also a solo player. If you're a team player, then infantry or running infantry ain't a bad thing. I see your point about getting the Split Arrow skill. What I would do is get C38, then get the first level of the Split Arrow skill. Okay, my game crashed. Then get the first level of the Split Arrow skill, just so you have the chance unlocked to make it happen. And then I would work my way to C40. This is also how I have built my Mystic College back in the days. What I wanted is to make sure that I have every percentage to trigger an additional ability at least once. This is why I did the flame missile skill research only once, because I knew, okay, I want to invest into it to have it unlocked, but just once, because I need to think of other investments too with my Azeroth. But I wanted it so I have the chance, just as with the Fatal Hit skill. 3.5% is still more than zero, and I have the chance now to trigger a critical hit. This is how I think about it, and I think you should do the same with the split arrow. Get it at least to level 1 once you have finished your C38, and then you have it. And sure, it can trigger more or less often, but it can at least trigger. So, and then I would work my way up. Okay, so let's check this guy out. Okay, not that many troops left. Here we have Dragon Shard Staff for mages, Sage build for mages, Guardian Boots for cavalry, Guardian Helmet, Guardian Dragon Tooth. Yeah, this is like the build that I'm going for, but I won't make the Sage build. I want stronger cavalry instead of mages, because the true focus, especially for mage players, is often, or for solo mage players, don't forget your angels. They are the main damage source that you will always bring. Here we have the Eternity Belt, Chaos Bracelet, Titan Armor, Monarch Boots. Okay, interesting. Mastery Staff, and only 52 points in the development tree. So I personally would adjust a lot in this castle. What do we have here? Mastery Staff, Royal Crown, Monarch Boots, Celestial Armor. So Mage Cavalry on C38, I guess. Okay, also development only 52 points. That's not enough in my opinion. And here we have somebody who activated the Battle Fog. That's okay. Is my attack still waiting? Wow, crazy. How many marches are getting here? At some point it must be my turn. Okay, we have 5 minutes left. I'm pretty happy about the fact that they apparently changed the runtime of Realm Invasion. 1 hour is, in my opinion, enough to... Well, if you can get this situation done that you just port to a mine and you have enough castles around to trigger enough battles to hustle your points. And this is also a thing why I personally say that your troop count matters. Yes, back in the days when we only had the Strongest Lord event week and maybe Void War, it wasn't that important to have a certain troop count. But now with all of these non-loss events where it's really all about the endurance and the stamina to just keep sending troops over and over again, your troop count has become very important in my opinion. Also because of the fact that you need to be able to do wave 10 every day in your Royal Challenge. Okay, we got some support from one of our Alliance members. Okay, no need to retreat here anymore. All right. So what we are seeing here is now that how was it? Oh yeah, okay. So what is the conclusion of this, or the quick summary about this Realm Invasion? You can get your individual point or the maximum individual rewards pretty easy. Just form a small group if you don't have the numbers to go for the Royal City. Port and wait until you see when alliances gather around a gem mine and port there and just keep going for the gem mine. Many other alliances, depending on how experienced they are, want to do the same because they don't want to invest they don't want to invest too much into the event. So they are also working with this technique. It's a common thing, and I totally see why people do this. What we did now, we invested a 2k gem value worth or 2k worth Elite Teleport for 22 Obsidian Steel, 800 Merit, for like a bit more than 24 hours of healing speeds, and so on and so on. And this is what we got out of it. It's a good trade-off. And yeah, if you don't have the numbers to go for the Royal City, I can encourage to do the same. Okay. Okay guys, we are getting close to the end. I'm really happy with the stream. Everything worked out well. We had some nice interactions. We talked about a lot. I'm really happy about that. I like it. Can we send? Yeah, let's go. And we will end up rank 74. Sounds good to me. I mean, sure, we will still drop in the last few minutes, but I'm totally fine with it. The ranking is good. So for the rest of the day, or at least until evening, we will go and do some barbecue. I hope that you all are able to enjoy the sun. We had rain for weeks and now we can enjoy it again, and I guess getting a barbecue ready is one of the best ways to celebrate it. And yeah, I'm really happy with the stream right now. Great. Okay, that's our battle. And that was a fast one. But hey, with 36k troops, we still made 16k kills. Could be worse. And now we are coming to the end. And let's cash out our individual rewards. So now we quickly have to adjust to some march size and some lake monsters, hopefully. And for sure somebody left it behind with 2%. Wow. Well, okay guys, so I'll be going to hunt some lake monsters now. I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream and that we will see again each other in another live stream or in the comment section in my video, in my other videos. I'd like that, and yeah, then I would say see you in the next one. Goodbye guys.